Hey, today I want to speak about some frequently asked questions that I get from potential clients who are wanting to work with us. Now, usually the most common one I get is in regards to fees. And the first one I get is there a fee for us to catch up just to kind of get to know one another? And the answer is no. Our introductory chat is absolutely free. The only thing it will cost you is your time. Your time to get to know us and us to get to know you. And really to kind of understand if we can add value to your situation. We do, however, after that meeting, provide you with what we call our terms of engagement. And that terms of engagement clearly sets out the value we're going to add, the services we're going to provide, and your investment to essentially get you from where you are now to where you want to be. And we charge fees in two ways. We charge it as for the setup of getting everything up and running, and then two, for the ongoing management and tracking and accountability in what we call an ongoing fee. So that is all usually, all is put in the terms of engagement for you to clearly see, like I said, the value we are adding, the services we're providing, and then the fees or the investment that you make to make those changes in your life and be involved in with us. The other set of questions that I get in regards to frequently asked questions is things like, can you guarantee me a rate of return? And the answer is no, we can't. The reason why is no one can. We can't guarantee you that the Australian stock market is going to perform at X, or the international stock market or the property market or whatever asset allocation is going to perform at X, because it is not in our control. So I think it's very poor if someone comes out and says, we can guarantee you this. I would like to see you on what basis. So we do not guarantee returns. What we try and do is build a plan with the highest probability of you achieving your goals and outcomes. So making sure that if we're working with investments, that they're invested in the right place for your goals and objectives. So customization of each individual plan is very important and has to be aligned to the goals and aspirations. I think the other one as well too is that I get asked is there any like lock-in contracts? If we're in this for 6, 9, 10 months or 2 years, can we get out of it? Of course you can. Essentially all we ask for is something in writing to give us 30 days notice, and then essentially what we will do is turn off all our fees and discontinue our services. I've been very fortunate that I don't see this a lot in our practice, and I've been running this business for over 11 years now. In 2020 marked our 11 years in business, but there is no lock-in contracts. The other one I get as well too is, John, what qualifications do you have? And this is a very good point, because up until the 1st of January, there was short courses that people could have done over the years. There was, small diplomas that people could do to essentially become a financial advisor. Now, as of the 1st of January 2020, that all changed. Laws came in to essentially ensure that advisors who are giving you advice are of the highest caliber. So I'm very fortunate that, many years ago I had the foresight. So I went and done a degree, who actually is an approved degree to provide financial advice. But along the way, and I started my journey in the financial advice industry many, many years ago, but along the way, I made sure that I was continuing with my professional development, doing at least 30 hours of modules and work to kind of keep me up to speed. But I was always involved in specialist courses and daily keeping up to date with technical updates and continuous education, but also doing diplomas in financial planning and mortgage broking, just to make sure that I've got further understanding in advice. Now, personally myself, I'm also a TPB financial advisor, which essentially means that I'm a tax financial advisor. So I need to understand the tax implications of advice, both for the advice that I'm giving now and in the future. And to become an advisor in our practice, that is a requirement. So to be TPB advisor and to also be degree qualified for me and my staff to give you advice. Now, we do that to make sure that our advice is always at the highest level and that we're providing you with the best possible advice for your outcomes. These are some common frequently asked questions, and if you have any more, please reach out. I'd be happy to answer them for you, or jump over to our website. You'll be able to jump onto afagroupwealth.com.au/FAQs, and there's a list of some FAQs there which you'll be able to read and go over. And if you've got any further more, like I said, just please reach out and I'll be happy to answer them. Have a good one. Cheers.